Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, whom U.S. intelligence officials believe ordered the operation, according to the New York Times. CNN's Alex Marquardt joins me now. Alex, we're getting new reporting suggesting that Turkish officials immediately suspected Kashoggi had been killed after his fiancée reported him missing.
Yeah, right, Jake. And remember that it was actually days before Turkey publicly then accused the Saudis of killing him. That delay likely because it would have immediately revealed that Turkish intelligence had bugged the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, and they could literally see and hear what was going on inside. And so after Khashoggi's fiancée did report him missing, the Turkish intelligence service went back and decided to look at those recordings. Within mere hours of Jamal Khashoggi's arrival at the Saudi consulate, Turkish officials suspected he had been killed. An advisor to the Turkish president now telling CNN that after Khashoggi's fiancée, who was waiting outside the building, called about his disappearance, they immediately alerted Turkish intelligence. Secret audio and video feeds from the consulate, which the Turks have not admitted they have, but sources tell us exist, showed evidence of an assault and a struggle, followed by Khashoggi's death. As the alleged 15-man hit squad rushed to fly back to Saudi Arabia, Turkish intelligence raced to the airport to intercept one of the two private jets they'd flown in on. Then, dressed as airport workers, investigators boarded the plane to search it, according to a police report. But nothing was found, and the plane was allowed to leave. Both Turkey and Saudi Arabia are carrying out their own investigations.
We're going to find out who knew what, when, and where. We're going to know over the next 2 or 3 days. We're going to know a lot. Thank you very much.
The Trump administration so far cautiously withholding judgment of one of its most important Arab allies.
If that report is as damning as we think it likely is, then there still is time for the United States to have a forceful reaction. I think they've been trying to buy time up to this point.
And as the White House waits, the president has reportedly been distancing himself from Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, telling allies, according to the New York Times, he barely knows MBS. Also downplaying the close relationship between his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and the Crown Prince. Back in Istanbul, Turkish authorities on Friday interviewed 15 members of the Saudi consulate staff, according to Turkish media. All of them are Turkish nationals. They're also waiting on lab results from what investigators found inside the consulate and the nearby consul general's residence. Once the investigation is finished, the Turkish foreign minister said they plan to share their findings with the entire world. And no word, Jake, on when that Turkish report is coming, nor when the Saudis plan to put out theirs. Now, remember, the New York Times has reported that the Saudis are expected to accuse a top Saudi general close to MBS of leading the operation, but without the knowledge of the Crown Prince, thereby giving him cover.